You will find the Phoenix material banned in Rumptha's group. Well, I don't ban Rumptha. I certainly do not ban the Bible. That's what comes back to me. The Bible is the greatest substantial support for what I write. You can see it. Wars and things of that sort are not of God. And yet all of the good and wondrous teachings of God are not ruined in that book. And because they were not completely ruined in that book, your enemy had to go write another one called the Talmud. And you're talking about a master that experienced, and it was put to print some 300 years after his passing. Just use reason. God gave it to you. You will know. You don't need to ask. And if you enjoy the social aspect of being with these groups because they are headed in the right direction, then I suggest you be there. You will know when it's time to pass on because you will seek farther. And God will always be there. God does not turn from man. Man turns from God. But I must caution you, after these migrations, and when you reach that final hour and you have decided against God, and God has to depart from this planet with his people, he will depart. And this planet will be devoid of God, and I don't care by what definition you wish to write this story. Hell is the absence of God and light. For God is light, and God is the Word. And when God severs himself from a place or a people, you are left in hell by any definition. And the interesting thing is, when the day comes, who will get in that beam and who will not? It's like the man on the roof and the water's rising and he declines the lifeboat and the rowboat and the helicopter waiting for God to save him. And then when you get on over there somewhere and say, I waited, God, where were you? He will say, I sent 3 things to pick you up. How many are going to be waving goodbye? Because God will not force. You must make your evolution according to your level of growth. And my job is to bring the Word and bring the people and the workers of God into enlightenment so that you know not to wave goodbye when I send the boat. You're not going to get off this planet unless you come into the Christed light shelter. I am happy to show you the way. My mission is to bring the Word. And as a messenger, a representative, Jesus Sananda, Emmanuel Jesus, is perfectly capable of speaking for himself and does every day. It is just not yet time for him to take on the major load of the teaching. You are still behind.